Everybody, I'm Aggressive Tomato. How you doing? Welcome to my first ever game review. This is something I wanted to do for a long time, and I'm finally gonna do it. So I was thinking, what game should I do for my first ever game review? I was looking through my library, and I remember a very special game, Spore Hero. If you don't know what Spore Hero is, it's okay. It's kind of Spore was a popular game where you create a small little species at the very start of its lifespan. Like at the very start, like as a single cell. And then you carry it all the way through until it hits space stage. It got positive reviews and people said it was really good. I played a little bit, it was pretty good. However, this game is called Spore Hero. For those of you who don't know, Spore was so successful it got a bunch of sequels. I've only ever played two, Spore Creatures and this masterpiece. Spore Creatures was a DS version of Spore, and it was pretty good. It uses like little cutouts of like construction paper. It was pretty beautiful and pretty cool, and it was pretty enjoyable for what it wanted to be. And then we got this one. I found this on my game shelf. I don't even know anything about it, like if it's actually any good. I don't even remember how I played it. So let's go ahead and dissect Spore.
So we start the game as this little blob guy with legs. Right here I just want to say one thing real quick. This kinda doesn't look that good. I know Spore games are supposed to be interesting, but we're just a little circle. I mean, at least make us something slightly more unique or something I can work with. Anyway, this little blue guy here wants us to eat something. Eating fruit? Now, basically, we can't because we don't have a mouth. Because our mama didn't give us some mouth. So we go into the nest, and would you know it, then we enter the character customization phase. This is basically the main draw to a Spore game, seeing as the best thing to do is to see your character grow and change depending on how you want it. So we basically have a few parts, and we only get a few small ones though, basically like a few mouths and legs. From all I can tell, there's not much we can do early on. We have to actually go find certain parts, mainly through going through old bones or completing little side quests. This isn't too bad. I mean, the part finding was part of the original Spore and Spore Creatures and almost every other Spore game. My main problem with the character customization, however, is that it sucks. The main draw to Spore, the character customization, is flawed and heavily stunted in the Wii version of Spore Hero. Mainly being that within Spore Hero, you have 2 meters against you. So you can't just randomly add pieces and parts onto your character. You've gotta have a little bit of constriction, so that way you can't just go apeshit. Which I'm fine with. The original one had it where whenever you kill something, you get a few points to use. However, in Spore Hero, you find blue crystals. Yes, we find crystals to help get us high and powerful. Note, I really wish we could get high in this game, because that is better than what's going on here. Now, here's the thing though, my problem with this character customization is, do you see anything weird on the screen? Anything weird at all? So we got our point value for how many crystals we can use, our parts list, our name, this DNA bar that limits how many parts we can put on regardless. Yeah, that one was it. So if you can't tell, on the left side, on the left hand side, we have this little DNA meter. No matter how many crystals you get, this DNA meter sticks with you the whole game. No matter what you do, this little meter is the bane of your existence. I'm gonna say this right now. It's not that I hate the limiting factor. It's just why? We already have a currency system. Why are we having a DNA limit system? I don't remember if there was this in the main Spore game, but I do know that it wasn't this bad. So the character customization is very stunted in the Wii version already. However, even worse, you know the Wii, how it has motion control? Well, instead of being able to use our joystick to select parts and move stuff, we have to use the motion control, which sucks. You can't get a precise judgment. I was purposely trying to make a cool creature one time, if you can call this cool, and the dang game can't even detect when I want things to go big or small. The motion controls don't work here. It's not that big of a problem though. I mean, at least I can make my own character. It may be boring and half-assed and half as great as it used to be, but maybe there's things other better than this game, right? Right? Well, sadly no. Character customization is the only thing appealing in this game. Look around me. The world seems simple. It doesn't seem that hard to process for the Wii. But apparently if you get your creature up there and have a few parts, the game lags so hard. Frame rates are jumpy and pretty bad. Okay. So I'm gonna say this right here. When you see a Spore game, you usually expect for a simple character customization creature game. It'll have some complexity, but it'll be pretty basic and be pretty standard and pretty good, right? Well, no. See, in Spore games, the main draw is character customization. However, in Spore Hero, that takes back seat to another game feature: combat. See, I'm not mean at all to combat. I mean, I'm fine with it. If combat can be fun and interesting and really appealing, I will definitely use it. However, Spore Hero tries to be a side-scrolling fighting game. I don't know the proper term for that. I'm not smart enough. I'm just an idiot. But in my opinion, Spore tries way too hard to be a complex fighting game with a million different maneuvers you can have your character with. This isn't too bad when you think about it. I mean, heck, even the character customization plays a good role in combat. Depending on where you put parts and what parts you have depends on how powerful your attacks are. If you have a really tiny spitter, you won't get as much, but you'll get more precise. Anyway, my main problem with combat is that it's the AI. I mean, I'm no pro at fighting games, but I'm at least skilled enough to where I can get a few combos stringing. However, in Spore Hero, the AI is overpowered. I'm talking overpowered to the level of it's practically impossible to avoid getting hit. When you know how you can dodge in fighting games and dodge an attack, that way you don't have to get hit if you don't want to block? Well, you can in Spore. However, in Spore Hero, your dodge is so stunted to where even after you take a hit, or miss a hit, the enemy can still hit you with twice the power. What was the point of dodging then? Why am I going to try and dodge your attack if I get hit with double the power anyway? It makes no sense. Also, their health bar is kind of OP'd. I mean, whenever I hit them, it's like a little, it's like a needle. But when they hit me, it's like a boulder. Hit me, real life. It'll hurt. So what I'm trying to say is, what's the point? Fighting is just so one-sided. The AI always knows what to do. They always know where to go, what to hit, where you're gonna go, where you're gonna hit. The only attack I can safely say will win a fight is charge, and the only way to do that is by backing up and running at them. The only problem is they can dodge themselves. And whenever you dodge charge, you spend 5 seconds on cooldown and you can't do anything. How long did the enemy stay in cooldown? 3. Okay. So, what strategy will help you get past all this fighting? Hanging back and waiting till you can charge. And once you charge, back all the way up, and just don't even try and use your other cool attacks. Spit, nah. Bite, nah. Strike, nah. Kick, nah. Flying jump kick, which will do massive damage, nah. There's nothing in this game that is, in the combat at least, fun for me. In fact, believe it or not, I practically could care less about the story. So let's move on. Story is basically this. You're a little blue alien from a exploded planet. Don't ask me, I couldn't get footage of it. The cutscene was too horrendous for me to show. Basically, there's this red alien. He's angry, he's evil, because reasons. Basic kids game things. Ugh. Guess what? You have to go around and stop him from destroying this planet for some reason, because apparently you're an ancient guardian. Oh god. I only know the story because when I was younger, I played it and beat it. But I'm going to tell you, as my older self, I honestly try to record more footage so I can show the story. But do you want to know what happened? I got so bored by the combat and the character customization that I wasn't able to record enough footage to beat the game.
If you can't tell, this game is not good. It fails on a lot of levels, mainly being character customization is very limited. You only get a certain number of crystals, and even if you were to farm them, you would have no way to get enough of them to do what you wanted to. That stupid DNA meter is far too limiting. Another part of that is the story is just boring. I understand it's for kids, but it sucks. Like I'm telling you, the story's horrid. I mean, it's not bad to where you'll want to die, but it's not good where it stands out of me. And the combat sucks balls. Whether you like to admit it or not, this game tries so hard to feed on the Spore title. Combat does not serve any of the ups of any other version of the game. For the story, it's just things to pad out the game. For character customization, it's to give you little doodads. If you see Spore, it's not worth it. My main motivation for doing this review was simply out of curiosity. But after doing this, I can safely give this game a number. Spore Hero earns a 5 out of 10. I hate to say it, but Spore Hero is a 0. Actually, no, it's a 5 out of 10. I just said that. You get the point. Anyway, guys, I hope you liked my first ever game review. I honestly hope that you guys did. If you want to see more videos like this, please let me know. It would be really awesome, because I would like to do these more things. So anyway, thank y'all for watching. I will see you all next time. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. All that stuff is greatly appreciated and does not go to waste. Thank y'all for watching. Have yourselves a good one.